Hello. Yeah, things are different. I moved. My girlfriend and I moved, and it's been almost a full month since we moved. I know this is like super late, but we've been settling in. I've been working. Things have just been really busy, so I haven't had a lot of time to kind of sit down and get stuff recorded. But safe to say that now stuff will be beginning to be recorded. Don't worry about it. Anyway, we moved in the beginning of the month, so the 3rd of June we moved. At least that's when our big move was, and that's the first night that we were able to spend in our new place. And pretty much like the first is when we wanted to get our keys, and we couldn't get our keys, so we were packing all night into the second, when we were able to move a bunch of like smaller stuff and things that I could carry alone. While my girlfriend was also like just kind of packing, I was kind of moving stuff more. And on the 3rd, I was able to get the day off work, and then I just spent all day. Dylan, if you're watching, thank you so much for helping. You're a huge help. He was able to help me get a bunch of the heavy shit moved. So pretty much like the desk that I'm recording with, the bed, dressers, the whole 9 yards. We spent from 7 in the morning until 7 at night just moving stuff, and so we were able to do it pretty much all in that one day, all with my van. We didn't even have to get like a U-Haul or anything, albeit from our last place we didn't move that far. So we were able to do it all decently easily and with only one person to help me. And this first night, I didn't even set up the bed. Like, we finished. We said we were gonna go grab pizza, as like you mostly grab pizza when you move. That seems to be like the moving kind of thing, because it's easy. It's super easy. And once we got pizza and I set up the projector to just throw it on our bedroom wall, we ate, and pretty much almost as soon as we were done eating, I kind of like started to just wind down, and by maybe like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, I was out. I still woke up like hell, I think like 7 or 8 o'clock. Just like, I got a full night's sleep, and I felt so much better after that, not being as tired and like lethargic. It was necessary sleep. So yeah, that was kind of the moving day, and then we've spent the past 3 weeks at this point, kind of just getting everything together, setting up our place. We've had people over, families, both my family and my girlfriend's family. We've had friends over, so that's super exciting. I'd love to have more people over, because now that we actually don't have roommates, we actually have the opportunity to have people over. So I'm super excited for that. I don't know, I feel like I'm just rambling, but it's very liberating to be in our own place, because our roommates were, I wasn't saying it on video too much, but yeah, I'm done with roommates. Anyway, not gonna go too much into that, but obviously the set has also changed. I got a whole bookcase here with a bunch of stuff that I'm into. There's obviously just doors behind me. There's that's just the utility closet right here with our air conditioning and all that. This is just extra storage that we have, and just pretty much at the back of this room is where the master bedroom is. So like, I would have to go out, like, pretty much on the camera. For me, it's stage right, but stage left for you guys, I don't know, might be reversed, whatever. But yeah, this is a whole bookcase of all my awesome stuff. We got the 2 books from the that I had to make for a class I did. I will probably be doing a video on all this, but like, this was a recreation of Oh, the Places You'll Go in kind of like a genre switch, so I made it more like philosophy based. And then we have the podcast book that I decided to make just along with it, because it was part of the project, so I decided to make 3 books. I'm super happy that I made them, but it ultimately wasn't necessary. My teacher was just like, okay, if you want. And I wanted. So I made 3 fucking books. And then I also got my knife right here. Behind that is some designing books, history of graphic design, and then if you know Alan Peters, this is his logo book. Yeah, this right here is my knife from the Ren Fair. That cost me $300 the first year that I went. And the swords only get more expensive, especially if you go to some of the established shops. $300 for a knife with a like a bronze colored blade. Super cool. It's like very earth tones, but like I'm just gonna be rocking that, and it's a real blade. So speaking of blade, I'll show something in a little bit. For this second shelf is kind of like the more interests shelf. Let me get a light in here. So we have all of the cars that I have here. 2 of these I was gifted from my homie. First guy here, and the last guy back there. My homie gifted me those. This third one here technically was also a gift, although I was there for when the gift was bought at the Lego store. Also from my homie, but different homie. And then the last 2 I bought on my own because I found out that they were doing a kind of like Cars and Back to the Future like sets for these smaller cars, and I was just like, of course I'm gonna buy those. Like, I've wanted the DeLorean in like the bigger set, but now that I have it in the smaller set and they have the minifigures with them, like I don't really need the bigger set because I have the smaller set, so that's pretty awesome. Way back in the corner there is kind of like my Pokemon corner, and that box right there is a prismatic box. It's opened, obviously, but that box was one of the hardest things to get when I was more into collecting. I am still into collecting. It's just shit is either uber expensive or gets bought out immediately by scalpers. Fuck you, scalpers. So I decided to keep all of my valuable Pokemon in there, all the hits that I have, which is not all of them because I had to bleed some over into the tin that's also right there and part of the carrying case or whatever. But yeah, I also have the Eevee pouch, obviously, and then back here you can see just the edge of it is the space scene. Right next to it is, you can see it there, a lightsaber, and then just behind this wall is the Lego, like the smaller spaceship. So I made a whole space scene there. Down here is kind of also Pokemon again, and some Lego again. That is regular stuff for my interest, whatever. But we have paintings that my lovely girlfriend made. Those are the 3 back there. And then just off here, you can see it there, is a painting that I made for the podcast. And then I also have the Gengar there that my girlfriend crocheted for my birthday. That one was awesome. And I asked her to give it the Squirtle Gang shades, like those really like angular shades. And she was able to do it, so that's super awesome. I have it now. Just next to that are her Sims games, and then I have a collector's edition of Terraria when I first wanted to play it on PC. So I have a collector's edition, so that's awesome. And then I have Monsters We Make, all 3 volumes. I hope that another one releases soon because I actually do enjoy reading it. And then we have other books over here. I have some D&D books over there. I'd love to start doing D&D again. On the very bottom, you can't see it, but I have like some figures, a Stan Lee figure, my goat. I've actually met Stan Lee at C2E2 in Chicago a couple years ago now, maybe when I was like 12. It was definitely a while ago, but I got to meet Stan Lee, so that's fucking awesome. Anyway, that's pretty much going to be the set. Obviously, you see Inosuke up there, or farming. And then we have Miles Morales Spider-Man back there, the Hokusai Great Wave in Lego right there. And then just off camera is a poster I made of Abra. If you guys have seen it. Yeah, I made a video on it, and if you guys look at my website, link in description, you can also see that again. But yeah, I have all that set out. That's going to be the set for the coming videos, and probably the rest. Probably won't move too much, probably won't do too much. Yeah, that is the new office, and I don't have to worry about waking up my girlfriend. I don't have to worry about clothes being in the background. I have my own space, kind of, because my girlfriend, like, this is just one big L desk, and I have moved my stuff over to one half of the L desk, but over there, my girlfriend's desk is right there. Like, she has her own section of our desk. So that's super cool for me, and super cool for her. I have stuff hung up on the walls so she can have her teacher corner. She went to school to be a teacher. She has graduated, super proud of her. So she has her own desk, and that's super cool. Anyway, I'm kind of doing a madman's rambling. That's pretty much it. I'm back. I hope you guys are ready for more videos, because I do have some stuff planned, and we're gonna see if I lock in or not. I don't know. Kind of just settling back in, really. So I hope you're ready for it, because I know I am. It's really gonna be in for me. I hope you guys liked this return video. I know I was just talking a lot. That's fine, I guess. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, I guess. And with that, I'll just say goodbye. See you guys later. Bye. Love you.